Hey guys, what is up? I know we haven't posted in a while. I don't know what we've been doing. We've just been slacking on the posting. But today, I'm going to show you guys how to properly preserve a grouse tail, ruffed grouse tail. So we went grouse hunting last week, shot a few partridge, or grouse, whatever you want to call them. And I saved the tails, so I could show you guys how to preserve them, make them look nice. You can display them. They're just cool to have. So I'll see you guys in the shop. Alright guys, so we are in the shop now. We got a few partridge tails. I'm just going to be doing one for this video. But I got a couple tools here. I have this little thing. It's extremely sharp. It works very well for just scraping all the meat off the quills. And then I got a pair of wire cutters. There's a bone in there's a tailbone in there. You gotta cut that out to get all the meat out. And then so what I start with doing, there's all these feathers on the back here. You do not want those, so you just take all them feathers, rip them all off like that. And then you just can kind of look at this. You can see all the ones hanging down. You don't need them. They're just gonna make it not look as nice. You can pluck all them off. And then you can just set them right to the side. There, now it's all cleaned up on the back. You just got them little fluffy feathers. You can take your knife and start trimming away at all that meat. Take that bone there and I'll just bend it back and it busts it. And then you can come in with the end of the wire cutters and just... It's hard to get a hold of sometimes. I'll just like dislocate it from the meat, the flesh, and then chop it just like that. Peel that. See, that gets a big chunk of meat off of there. And now we just keep working all that meat and get it off both front and back. The front, you want to be a little bit more careful because you want to keep them front feathers right here. So you just can carefully, just like you're like whittling wood or something, just hold it and go with the quills of the feather. You want to go right down to where you can see the quills, so you can start to be able to see them on the edge right there in the back. You want to go right to where you can see them quills. You want as little meat as possible. And I'll try to get the rest of that tailbone out. Just go in just like that, snip right there. I'm just getting it out a few chunks at a time because I don't want to chop it in half again on accident. Once you've shaved down the meat enough, it'll pile up at the end of the quills here. You can just grab a hold of that and it'll just peel right off and it'll take some extra meat off with it. back. There's a little chunk of bone right there. We can take the wire cutters, pull it right off. I just peeled the rest of that bone right out of there. Now, all I gotta do is get the rest of this meat off, and then we're gonna be ready for the borax. Alright. So now I'm done getting all that meat off. It'll be real flimsy, you can see, but don't worry about that because it'll harden right up with that borax. But we're going to get a chunk of cardboard. Got one right here. Alright. So what you're going to do, I like to pour a little bit out onto the cardboard, really coat the front and back, and then I'll lay it into that pile so it gets some on the back. This is where we spread it out, and you can either, it's probably just best to use tack since it's so little, but I don't know where all my tacks are, so I'm just going to use little nails. There's feathers everywhere. Just stick them right in the cardboard, right through, so they hold the fan open. Put one on either side, and then you'll put it up to dry for a week or two, however long you want to wait. And let's get all these feathers out like that. Alright, so just take a little bit more borax. It doesn't really matter if you get it on the feathers. Pour it on top of the meat right there. And now you can put this up somewhere that your dog won't get it or something. And wait about a week, and you should come out with something like this that holds open on its own. These are the last three I did. I don't know, they look pretty nice. And you can do whatever you want with them. Put them on the wall, whatever you feel like. But it's just cool to have, a nice thing to remember the hunt by. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. It's, as you see, it's pretty simple. You can see this turkey right here. It's the same process, identical process to that. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.